The UNESCO-listed medieval citadel of Carcassonne in southwest France, about 75 kilometers of Mediterranean coast, is famous for its numerous watchtowers and double-walled fortifications. The first walls were built in Gallo-Roman times, with major additions made in the 13th and 14th centuries. There is a legend of Lady Carcass about the origin of Carcassonne's name. According to legend, in the 8th century the fortress was under siege for 5 years and just one pig and a bag of wheat left to survive on. Lady Carcass saved the city. She took the last pig and fattened it up with the last grain left in the city and then sent the massive animal over the wall. The Frank army led by Charlemagne, convinced that the city was so self-sufficient that it could even waste some food, decided to lift the siege. Lady Carcass had the bells of the city rung in victory. Someone then exclaimed, "Carcassonne, Carcass rings," which is said to have given its actual name to the city. Of course, all this beauty attracts around 4 million visitors a year. If you want to see Carcassonne without the crowds, avoid the summer months. You would need at least half a day to see the top highlights of it without stopping for lunch. It is now considered to be the largest and best conserved medieval fortress in Europe. You will discover an imposing citadel, home to a labyrinth of cobbled streets, a castle, towers and ancient buildings. Carcassonne has 22 wells. But the most intriguing is the oldest and the most mysterious, the Big Well. The borders of the well date from the 14th century. The columns and fittings are in essence. According to legend, one night, a long time ago, 7 archers were making noise in the streets and swearing against the apostles. These non-believers met a donkey which was covered with a very rich cloth and they all could sit down on its back. Suddenly the beautiful cloth changed into a funeral pall, and the donkey, which was in reality Satan, went to the big well and dived into the depth with the 7 archers. They still belong to him. Even today the passers-by approaching it slowly bend over the edge, attracted by an irresistible curiosity, and worried at the same time by what they are going to discover in it. You definitely shouldn't miss the Basilica of Saints Nazarius and Celsus. The main entrance in its north wall is formed by a Romanesque portal of 5 receding arches over 2 doors. A fortress facade forms the west wall, as is common for medieval Languedocian church buildings. Take time alone to look inside. Walking along the Carcassonne ramparts is one of the absolute highlights of the Cité de Carcassonne. These stunning walls are witness to 1,000 years of military architecture and 2,600 years of history, plus the views from the ramparts are spectacular.